Have you ever found yourself frustrated with the people around you? Maybe your husband, your children, maybe even friends or family, wishing they would change? I know I have. It's so easy to point the finger and think, if only they would do this differently, life would be better. But today I want to talk about something that has completely shifted my heart and my home, asking God to change me first. This is not about ignoring real struggles or problems, but about shifting our focus from controlling others to allowing God to transform our own hearts. And when He does, everything around us changes too. Our marriage, our parenting, and our daily life, and other relationships. If you're new here, my name is Janae. I'm a homemaker and stay-at-home mom to my 2 toddlers, and I've been with my husband for over 12 years. Subscribe to this channel to join this community of awesome women who are here to encourage and uplift one another, and to see more videos about homemaking, being a wife and mother, all with a biblical viewpoint. One of the most powerful verses about looking inward is Psalms 139, verses 23 and 34. It says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts, and see if there be any grievous way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." Notice how it doesn't say, "Lord, fix them," but instead asks God to search our own heart. When we make this our prayer, we open the door for God to refine us, making us more patient, gentle, and full of grace. Now, marriage can be one of the hardest places to stop pointing fingers. When tensions rise, it's easy to think, if only he would listen better, if only he would help more, if only he would understand me more. The list goes on. But what if instead we prayed, "Lord, change me"? Matthew 7, verses 3 through 5 says, "Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, 'Let me take the speck out of your own eye,' when there is a log in your own eye? You hypocrite! First, take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye." When we stop focusing on our husband's shortcomings and instead ask God to refine us, something amazing happens. We become more compassionate, more understanding, and less reactive. And as our hearts soften, the atmosphere in our marriage shifts too. Parenting is another place where our frustrations can build up. We might think, why won't my kids listen? Why do they keep testing me? I know I've said that and thought that many times, daily, but let's pause and ask, am I leading with patience? Am I modeling the love and kindness I want them to show? Galatians 5 says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such thing there is no law." When we let the Holy Spirit grow these fruits in us, our children witness what it means to be patient, what it means to be gentle and full of grace. And when we stop reacting out of frustration, but instead respond from a heart that has been changed, parenting becomes less about control and more about guiding with love, even amidst the chaos, even amidst them not listening and continuing to test us. Now, beyond marriage and parenting, this mindset changes our entire life. When we stop blaming others, whether it's coworkers, family members, or even strangers, and instead ask God to work in us, we walk in more peace. We become people of grace, humility, and love. Now, I don't know about you, but how many times have you been out and thought something that wasn't really loving towards someone? Whether it was someone that didn't hold the door open for you and you were literally right behind them. That is like the number one thing that comes to mind for me. That has happened so many times in the past for me, and I would get so frustrated. I would be like, what in the world? Like, what is this person's problem? Like, how rude can you possibly be? But once I asked God to start changing my heart about things and have me view people differently, I give everyone the benefit of the doubt now. Because yeah, a lot of people are just rude, but I'm not going to think that anymore. I'm going to think, you know what? Maybe they were just zoned out and didn't even realize. Maybe they were in deep thought about something and honestly just were just going about what they were doing and didn't even realize me back here and weren't doing it intentionally. Or if someone cut me off while I'm driving, instead of being like, what in the world? It's like, maybe they just got some terrible news and they're just trying to get where they want to get as fast as possible, and they're just overwhelmed or having a really bad day. Like, we don't know what goes on in these people's lives, but when we react so quickly to how they treat us versus like, okay, we don't even know what this person is going through right now. Yeah, the action wasn't great, but like, it's always usually deeper than that. So instead of getting frustrated, like, wow, like you cut me off, just be like, you know what? I'm going to pray for that person because I don't know what they're going through right now, but they could possibly be going through something terrible. And whatever that situation is, Lord, I pray for them, you know? And that alone has significantly changed my life when it comes to being out and driving and just interacting with people. When we stop focusing on how others need to change and instead humble ourselves before God, we develop a servant's heart. We become more patient, more understanding, and more willing to extend grace just as Christ does for us. Ezekiel 36 verses 26 says, "And I will give you a new heart, and a new spirit I will put within you. And I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh and give you a heart of flesh." A changed heart leads to a changed life. And when we let God refine us, we start to see people differently, not as obstacles, but as souls loved by Him. So today I challenge you, instead of asking God to change your husband, your children, your friends, your family, or your circumstances, ask Him to change you first. Start each day with a simple prayer. Lord, search me, transform my heart, make me more like you. And as He does, you'll find that the change you were looking for in others often starts within yourself. Let's be women who stop pointing fingers and instead open our hearts up to God's refining work that He wants to do in us. If this encouraged you, please like this video and drop a comment down below. If you have any prayer requests, please leave them down below, as I would love to pray for you. Let's continue growing together. Thank you for being here, friends. As always, remember, God's love for you surpasses your wildest imagination.